So, what happened to you? Are you sure it's just a fight? You must have fought recklessly then, did you not? What were you even thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed. I truly cannot comprehend how you do things sometimes. Sorry? That's all you've got to say for yourself. You almost got yourself killed, and all you can say is sorry. You're lucky you're alive right now. You were being reckless. You engaged in a fight without a strategy or a plan, and this was the result. I cannot say I'm surprised, and I suppose neither are you. What do you mean you didn't have a choice? You always have a choice, Ryan. You can't just go into a fight without a plan and then say you had no choice. Ambushed? And that's why you're in this state right now. And I'm supposed to believe that. Or are you just making excuses for your own recklessness? Either way, you really need to be more careful. You're not invincible, and you know that. You better. Because if you get yourself injured like this again, there won't be anyone to patch you up next time. And trust me, it's getting old having to find you after every mission half dead. And just what kind of question is that supposed to be? Of course I'm worried about you. It's natural to be. But do not make a habit of getting yourself injured like this. I do not show mercy in my line of work, be it you or anyone else. I know you are, but your best is not good enough if it leads to you coming back heavily injured like this. You need to be smarter about the way you fight, and more careful. Otherwise, one of these days, you might not make it back at all. Of course I wouldn't like that outcome. Why would you even ask that? I have had it with your pointless questions, Ryan. But, honestly, do you have any idea how ridiculous you sound right now? You think I would want to see you dead? Huh. Seriously, sometimes you say such idiotic things. What on earth are you talking about? You're not my weakness. You're one of my most valued subordinates. I would hate to see you die in any circumstance. I simply think there's a mistake here, Ryan. You're mistaking my concern and care for something else. And you're being ridiculous about it. I don't love you in the way you're suggesting. You're just a subordinate, and that is how it will stay. You're not a hindrance. You are an important member of my team, and I won't accept you talking about yourself like that. You're a skilled fighter and a valuable asset. You have your worth, whether you believe it or not. If you do not trust yourself, at least trust my words. And who, pray tell, would want to do that? And how? You're just being paranoid. Because first off, I do not consider you a weakness, and nobody's going to use you against me. Everybody knows how I am, and who Arlecchino is. I'm not one known for feelings, Ryan. So, put yourself at ease and know that this is never going to happen. Because I and love cannot be on the same page. Quiet. I'm not done. I'll patch you up for now. Under different circumstances, I would have left you in this state as a punishment. But right now you're in need of urgent care, and that's what shall take priority. And I'm ordering you to be quiet as I do this. We are not going to have a conversation involving that nonsense you just said. You really did a number on yourself. It's a miracle you're still conscious. But then again, maybe the evidence of what you've done is apparent. With all these weird things you've been saying ever since they found you. It is weird. And rather ridiculous. But worry not. I'll forget all about it. Right now, I want you to prioritize healing and resting. And as for those thoughts on your mind, and that ridiculous notion of love, you'll have time to wipe it away off your mind. Don't let that weigh you down, because it will never happen. It's not a thing I do. No, not even for you. You really need to be more careful. In the future, I can't promise you I'll be there in time. I can't always be there to patch you up or get you home safely. So, this time, consider yourself lucky. And there won't be a next time to this. I want you to promise that this instant. Good job. I'm proud you're admitting your mistake at last. And now, you should just focus on you. And once you're well, there will be no solo missions for you. At least for the time being. Hush now. No complaining. You did this to yourself. And that is the punishment that I see fit. And quite frankly, it is rather merciful for me. So you better agree. Or else. Good. I'll see you in the morning. And once you're awake, I hope you'll have wiped those thoughts from your mind. Good night, Wayan.